Tonight, before you sit down for breakfast tomorrow morning, I want you to imagine something simple. Picture a warm bowl of oatmeal sitting on your kitchen table. The steam rises gently, the smell feels comforting, and the moment you take that first spoonful, you feel like you're doing something good for your health. Now, imagine that something so small, something you can sprinkle right on top, has the power to clean your arteries, protect your heart, and even sharpen your eyesight as you age. It sounds almost too good to be true, but for millions of seniors, this one simple addition has been quietly transforming their health without them even realizing it. What if I told you that your oatmeal could become the most powerful medicine on your breakfast table just by adding a single ingredient? What if I also told you that this same ingredient supports the one thing most seniors fear losing the most, your vision? Because the truth is, after age 60, two things begin declining faster than most people expect: artery flexibility and eye function. And while most people turn to prescriptions, surgeries, or expensive supplements, there's something far easier and far more natural that can support both areas at once. Now here's the part that surprises most people. Your heart and your eyes are deeply connected. The same circulation that keeps blood flowing through your arteries is the same circulation that delivers nutrients to the retina and optic nerve. When circulation slows, when inflammation rises, and when plaque begins to form, vision often declines right alongside heart health. Blurry vision, dry eyes, eye strain, slower focus, poor night vision — these aren't just aging problems, they're circulation problems, they're nutrition problems, and many times they're inflammation problems. So imagine for a moment that you could address all of these at once with something you probably already have in your kitchen, or can buy for just a few dollars. Imagine feeding your heart and your eyes the nutrients they desperately need long before symptoms begin to show. Imagine waking up over the next few weeks feeling a little lighter, breathing a little easier, and seeing just a little clearer. Imagine having more energy, more focus, and fewer worries about heart attacks, strokes, or rapid vision decline. That one ingredient, the superstar of today's video, is flaxseed. And if you've never added flaxseed to your oatmeal before, or if you've only heard about it in passing, today might be the day everything changes for you. Because flaxseed is not just a food, it's one of the most powerful natural medicines ever discovered for seniors. It's packed with omega-3 fatty acids for your eyes, lignans for inflammation, fiber for cholesterol, antioxidants for macular health, and nutrients that support memory and brain function as well. But before we dive into why flaxseed works so well, and how just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day can make a measurable difference in your arteries and eyesight, let's start with the most important question. Why do seniors need this now more than ever? As we age, our arteries begin to stiffen. It happens slowly, silently, and without pain. Calcium starts depositing, plaque begins sticking, and the flexible, rubber-like vessels we had in our 20s slowly become harder and narrower. This doesn't just affect the heart, it affects circulation to the brain, the limbs, and especially the eyes. The retina is one of the most blood-hungry parts of the body. It requires constant delivery of oxygen, antioxidants, and omega fatty acids. Even the slightest decline in circulation can lead to blurry vision, eye strain, or that film feeling that so many seniors describe. Here's the real problem: chronic inflammation. It's one of the biggest triggers behind weakened arteries and declining eyesight. Inflammation damages artery walls, making plaque more likely to stick. Inflammation irritates the retina and increases the risk of macular degeneration. Inflammation reduces tear production, which leads to dry eyes, and inflammation interferes with blood flow to the optic nerve, making vision fatigue happen much faster. Flaxseed is nature's answer to this inflammation. It contains some of the highest anti-inflammatory compounds found in any food, especially its omega-3 fatty acids, also known as ALA. These omega-3s help clear artery plaque, support healthy blood pressure, improve circulation, and directly nourish the cells in your eyes. They help reduce retinal inflammation, support macular health, and keep the tear ducts active so your eyes stay naturally lubricated. There's something else inside flaxseed that makes it even more powerful: lignans. These are plant compounds that act like antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, and hormone balancers all in one. Lignans help reduce oxidative stress inside the arteries and inside the eyes. They help slow down age-related cellular damage, protect against macular degeneration, and reduce the stiffness of your arteries. Lignans also support brain health, helping with mental clarity, memory recall, and cognitive focus. Now think about what happens when you start your morning with oatmeal, a warm, slow-digesting, fiber-rich meal that keeps your blood sugar steady. When you add flaxseed to that oatmeal, you create a nutrient delivery system. You're not just eating flaxseed, you're delivering it slowly and steadily into your bloodstream, allowing your heart and eyes to absorb every benefit. Many seniors notice that within the first few days of adding flaxseed to their oatmeal, digestion becomes smoother. Within a week or two, they notice their energy increases. Within a month, many report that their blood pressure becomes easier to manage, cholesterol begins dropping, and their vision feels clearer, less strained, or more focused. It's not a miracle, it's nutrition doing what it was meant to do. But what exactly happens inside your arteries when you eat flaxseed regularly? Let's break that down. First, the soluble fiber inside flaxseed binds to cholesterol inside the digestive tract. This prevents bad cholesterol from being absorbed. Over time, this lowers LDL, the type of cholesterol that forms plaque. Next, flaxseed's omega-3s help calm the inflammation inside artery walls. When inflammation goes down, plaque becomes less sticky. When plaque becomes less sticky, arteries begin functioning more like they used to, more flexible, more open, and more capable of pushing blood through easily. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery, not just to your heart but also to your eyes. The retina thrives on oxygen. When blood flow improves, the tiny blood vessels inside the eye function more effectively. This supports sharper central vision, reduces blurriness, and helps nourish the macula, which is responsible for reading, recognizing faces, and seeing details. Now let's talk about something seniors often ask about: dry eyes. As we get older, tear production decreases. The tear film becomes weaker, making the eyes feel irritated, tired, or gritty. Flaxseed helps strengthen the oil layer in your tears, which prevents evaporation and keeps your eyes feeling comfortable throughout the day. Some seniors also notice something interesting after adding flaxseed. They blink more fully, their eyes don't get fatigue as quickly on screens or reading, and even night driving can become easier because glare becomes less intense. That's the power of omega-3s delivered daily in a food your body can absorb easily. So how much flaxseed should you add to your oatmeal? The sweet spot for most seniors is 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed per day. Whole flax seeds are harder to digest and often pass through the system unchanged. Ground flaxseed, also called flaxseed meal, releases all the omega-3s, lignans, and fiber your body needs. You can sprinkle it on top of oatmeal, mix it directly into the oats while they cook, or blend it into a smoothie right after. Some people like to mix it with a little cinnamon, a few crushed walnuts, or a drizzle of honey. Others prefer adding it to overnight oats with berries. The key is consistency. Flaxseed works best when it becomes a daily habit, something your body receives in small, steady doses over time. Another concern seniors often have is taste. The good news is that flaxseed has a mild, nutty flavor that blends easily into oatmeal. Most people barely notice it's there, but the health benefits are enormous. Now let's talk about the eyes again, because this is where flaxseed becomes even more remarkable. Eye experts often say that the retina is like a window into your bloodstream. Whatever affects circulation and inflammation elsewhere in the body shows up in the eyes first. This is why eye doctors can detect early signs of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and even heart disease simply by looking at the back of the eye. When you improve artery health, you improve eye health. When you clear plaque, you improve blood flow to the retina. When you reduce inflammation, you protect the macula. When you strengthen the tear film, you improve comfort. It all works together. But flaxseed goes beyond just protection. It helps repair. Omega-3s support the regeneration of photoreceptor cells. Lignans protect against oxidative damage. Antioxidants reduce the stress caused by blue light exposure, something seniors face more today than ever before with phones, TVs, and computers. Imagine waking up one morning and noticing that your vision feels a little more stable. You're reading a book, and the letters feel sharper. You look outside, and the contrast of the trees against the sky appears richer. That's not wishful thinking. That's improved circulation. That's reduced inflammation. That's the power of consistent nutrition. There's another benefit seniors love: gut health. Many don't realize that poor digestion affects nutrient absorption, which then affects vision. Flaxseed's fiber helps clean the digestive system, support regular bowel movements, and balance gut bacteria, all of which influence inflammation levels throughout the entire body. And when inflammation decreases, everything becomes easier. Blood pressure, cholesterol, circulation, digestion, sleep, and even mood. Many seniors feel lighter, less bloated, and more comfortable after meals once they begin including flaxseed daily. Let's talk about memory for a moment, because eye health and memory often decline together. The brain and eyes share similar nutritional needs. The omega-3s in flaxseed support brain cells, strengthen neural pathways, and help maintain sharp thinking. Seniors who regularly consume omega-3s often report better focus, faster recall, and clearer mental clarity. This is why flaxseed is one of the rare foods that benefits the heart, the brain, the eyes, the skin, and the digestive system all at once. But let's come back to the practical side for a moment. How do you add flaxseed to oatmeal in a way that feels enjoyable? One of the simplest ways is to sprinkle 1 tablespoon over your cooked oatmeal. Let it sit for a minute. The warmth of the oats helps soften the flaxseed and release its natural oils. You can add a little cinnamon, a few raisins, or blueberries for extra antioxidants. If you prefer your oatmeal creamier, mix the flaxseed directly into the pot while the oats are cooking. It thickens beautifully and creates a soft, satisfying texture. Some seniors mix flaxseed with Greek yogurt and then spoon it into their oatmeal for extra protein. Others mix it with almond butter or peanut butter to create a rich, nutty flavor. If you're diabetic or watching your sugar, flaxseed is especially helpful because it slows the absorption of glucose and keeps your blood sugar stable after breakfast. Now, one thing I recommend is storing flaxseed properly. Ground flaxseed is best kept in the refrigerator or freezer to prevent the natural oils from going rancid. If you buy whole flax seeds, grind them at home using a small coffee grinder and use within a few days for maximum freshness. Here's something else many seniors don't realize. Flaxseed can complement existing heart medications, blood pressure medications, and eye supplements. It's gentle, safe for most people, and works naturally with the body. But of course, if you're on blood thinners or have digestive issues, it's always smart to talk to your doctor. Let's talk about what you might feel once you start adding flaxseed daily. Many seniors report smoother digestion within the first 48 hours. Within the first week, some notice their blood pressure begins to settle. Within 2 to 3 weeks, cholesterol levels can start to shift downward. In 4 to 6 weeks, changes in energy, vision clarity, and circulation often become noticeable. It's gradual, but powerful. You may notice your eyes feeling less dry in the morning. You may find that reading doesn't tire your eyes as quickly. You may discover that when you go for a walk, you feel more endurance and less heaviness in your chest or limbs. These small improvements are signs that your circulation is improving. Another reason flaxseed works so well is because it supports hydration at the cellular level. The mucous membranes in your eyes, throat, sinuses, and digestive system all depend on healthy moisture balance. Omega-3s help strengthen those membranes, which can reduce irritation, dryness, and inflammation. Some seniors even report improvements in skin hydration, joint comfort, and hair thickness after consistent flaxseed intake. It's amazing how one natural food can create such wide-reaching benefits. Now let's think long-term. What would your life look like if your arteries were healthier, your vision was clearer, and your energy was stronger? What would it mean for your independence, your confidence, and your quality of life? For many seniors, the ability to see clearly, move freely, breathe easily, and feel energized is priceless. It's the foundation of healthy aging. And the beauty of flaxseed is that you don't need to take a handful of pills or buy expensive supplements. You don't need to rely on complicated routines. You don't need to change your whole diet. All you need is one simple addition to your morning oatmeal. Before we wrap up, let me give you a few powerful combinations you can use with flaxseed for even more vision and heart benefits. Adding blueberries provides anthocyanins for the retina. Adding walnuts gives additional omega-3s. Adding cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar and improve circulation. Adding turmeric reduces inflammation even further. Adding a few dark grapes or raisins introduces powerful polyphenols for the eyes. But even on its own, flaxseed is enough to create noticeable change. Remember this: aging doesn't mean losing your eyesight. It doesn't mean your arteries have to clog or stiffen. It doesn't mean you can't feel strong, clear, and healthy again. Your body wants to heal. Your cells want nourishment. Your heart wants support. Your eyes want protection. And flaxseed is one of the simplest, most accessible ways to feed your body what it needs. So tomorrow morning, when you sit down with your warm bowl of oatmeal, sprinkle 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed on top. Stir it gently. Let it melt into the oats. And as you take that first bite, remind yourself that you're not just eating breakfast. You're giving your heart a gift, your eyes support, and your future a chance to stay clear and bright. Your arteries can improve. Your eyesight can strengthen. Your energy can rise, and it all starts with one simple ingredient, one simple habit, one simple choice.